The Federal Ministry of Health has sent me to tell the Nigerian public that there's a new outbreak of a very, very hazardous disease, and it is called Okoniais virus. Now, this virus immediately affects the brain. Remember, the name is Okoniais virus. Be very alert. Now, the only way to contract this disease is to belong to a party, and when Peter Obi leaves, it begins to affect your brain. You begin to support people you have once criticized and begin to criticize people you have once supported. It is called a destructive, retrogressive mental discharge. Chai, now wow. Anyway, we like to say that the disease is very infectious because so far it's only one other person that has been known to be infected. At least if you go too close to that person, don't go close to him. First, it was Daniel Bwala that has this Okoniais virus. Now it is Kenneth Okonkwo. So because scientists just discovered that this outbreak is real, they have decided to name the disease to the latest victim, to the latest casualty of this deadly virus, Okoniais virus. So please disregard any comment they say, because this virus can make you to tell lies on the people that we've already established to be genuine. For instance, the disease can make you say things that are not founded, like saying that Peter Obi is demanding 10 million naira for people to get candidates from Abi to become flag bearers. This same disease can make you speak fine English, but you add them to say nothing actually. This same disease can make you cry, even when there's no reason for you to cry. This same disease can make you just get angry. You get me? And decide to. It will also cause you to betray your own people, your own tribe, your own people that have loved you. This disease, the end of this disease is to make sure that it destroys you. Even the popularity you have grown for years will all collapse because of this strange disease. Please beware. If you are in one party and because it is Peter Obi that is there and you want to use him to get to where you are, and because because Peter Obi left, you are now angry. That is the first way to capture this, to contract this Okoniais virus. It's a very dangerous virus, and it has no cure, because once you are infected for life. There's so much pain, there's so much anger, there's so much bitterness. Please, don't go close to Kenneth Okonkwo. Don't go close to Daniel Bwala. They are the two recorded cases right now. So before it's pressed further, save us. We don't want to go through their pain.
Me and you last year started talks about Kenneth Okonkwo, and I told you, as the leader of the spokespersons of Peter Obi, what happened. So the fact that he had an issue, a private issue, and Peter tried to help, he was expecting more from Peter. He left and went to Atiku. Atiku helped him. Fine. The same thing Peter suggested was exactly what Atiku gave him. Now, for you to work with Peter.
Wait, you know, say they speak in parables. You go good, look, talk in clear terms. So you've been talk, say, that was he tell us last year. Say he asked Peter Obi for house rent money. Say na duplex in rent. And Peter Obi didn't give him. So they start with flats. So you may say that
he wanted money for a flat when he met Atiku. He talked to Atiku. Atiku was sweet, nice, told him he would do. Atiku still gave him money for a flat. So, because why? Yeah, listen. And that's just so for you really to consider what is it that drives Kenneth. What brought trouble between him and us? Penny. Money to rent a house. I don't tell Peter to pay me for house rent. Other people who work in the movement came in. People like Kenneth, because he is failure in the entertainment industry, he failed. That's why he came to meet us in the political space. Kenneth Okonkwo is a failed entertainment entrepreneur. He was Kenneth is a pioneer of the Nigerian film industry, the local film industry. But some of the people who got there got successful. You can see someone like who will I call now that hasn't made it big. Everybody that I have in mind have made it successful. Those who didn't make it very big played very, very gently. That's how it is. Kenneth panicked, abandoned the entertainment industry, came to meet us in the political space. But Kenneth lacks depth. He doesn't have it. Nigeria runs a representative democracy. Kenneth from Enugu State. How can you come, an Igbo man, you want to work for a Fulani man, abusing the Igbo frontline candidate? What kind of human being are you? He doesn't understand. This is a hungry man. He is what Igbos call Onyagro. That's the problem. You don't come and start begging for house rent. Now he begged for it. That is what got us into this mess. If you must come and do politics, better have a secondary source of income. If you come and jump into the politics and you have no supporting base that sustains you, you will become as challenged as Kenneth Okonkwo is. This is the problem we have. Who told you I don't have problem? I have 5 children. And I pay university fees, and I've trained them all through university, and I do all those things. Yet every day I'm on national television, not losing my conscience, knowing very well, like for example, during this period of national crisis when we are occupied by the United States Army. It's a matter of narratives, as I told you. Everybody can tell lies. Now we are in politics at a time when our country is challenged. You want to become like Kenneth Okonkwo? You know, Kenneth thinks it's like movie industry where they pay him money, give him a script, and he goes to act. No. Politics is based on an intellectual understanding of the discussions within the public space. And the discussion right now, when Kenneth came to meet us, is about equity.
Look at this man up here. This man up here can never be taken serious. Do not even listen to whatever he has today on national TV. I see depression. I see frustration all over him. Kenneth Okonkwo, your records are bad. From 2018 to 2023 to 2027. You don't have a good pedigree. You don't have a good record. You are such an inconsequential man. A man who sold his brother to a Fulani man. You sold your brother to a Fulani man, and you think a Fulani man can trust you and believe you? A Fulani man can never trust you. Because you are a betrayer. Because they believe that you can still betray them. You are very confused human being. As long as Nigeria is concerned, you can never hold any political position in Nigeria. Because you have no career. You have no good record. You have no good pedigree. You are crying on national TV. You are frustrated at this point in time. I see frustration all over you. I see frustration all over you. This is just the beginning of your frustration. So, let us watch Kenneth Okonkwo living in bondage. Right now, he's living in bondage. You think it's all about selling off your brother. You think it's all about speaking, ranting all over national TV. You looked at a man of quality. A man of no dents. A man you can't hold the accountability of anything. And you are calling him a criminal and a scammer. And you're going to prove it at the law court. Let us watch Kenneth Okonkwo, the frustrated man, the selfish and self-centered man, the man who his respect ends when he stops benefiting, the man who wants to benefit where he never worked for. Obi does not give shishi. Have it at the back of your mind. He does not give shishi. The only man who does not have the best interest of Nigerians at heart is this foolish man here called Kenneth Okonkwo. His major concern is only his pocket and his family, where he will go and rip off. Because Obi is not giving you shishi, that is why you are speaking ill of him. That is why you are speaking ill of your brother. You are selling your brother to a Fulani man, and you think that Fulani man can trust you. He can never be trusted. Because one day you will sell him. Because one day you will speak evil of him. Let us listen to Kenneth Okonkwo, who is presently in bondage. In 2018, what he speak about APC. Just listen to him briefly. I will come again with my message.
We are the progressives. Today we have only 2 parties in Nigeria, APC and others. We have the best party in Nigeria and we have the rest of them. So today we have the best APC party and the rest. If you are not in APC, you belong to the others. APC is the only pan-Nigerian party. I was explaining the meaning.
This is Kenneth Okonkwo, 2018, speaking for APC, clapping and praising APC, ignorantly, stupidly, because of the money they pay him. Now, let us also watch the same man, foolish man, 2023. The same man, 2023. The same man who is condemning and destroying the image of Atiku. Today, he is not speaking in favor of Atiku because of peanuts. You made yourself very cheap to Fulani people. You are a cheap man, you are a cheap blackmailer, you are a destroyer, you are a very controversial man, and cannot be relevant with this ranting on social media, ranting on national TV. Nobody will ever take you serious. Your political career, if you have any, is gone as long as this country is concerned. You cannot even hold ordinary local government position. It cannot hold any political position as long as Nigeria is concerned, because you are very, nobody trusts you. You are very untrusted human being. You can never be trusted. You can. Let us watch him again.
That is why it is dangerous to elect a president who cannot even come for a national debate because he's impaired in his reasoning and he has lost his memory, his abilities, his experiences. He has lost all of them. And I'm talking specifically about Bola Tinubu, who is suffering from dementia and amnesia. It's dangerous to bring such a person on the position of leadership. And I am talking about Atiku Abubakar, who is now an octogenarian, who cannot climb staircase. And that is why we are saying that Peter Obi is the only option, not just an alternative option. When you talk about corruption, I've talked about the capacity, the competence, and then the character. Peter Obi, I can tell you one thing. One of his aides met me when they were talking about corruption. He said, I am the one who took the parcel of land to His Excellency Peter Obi. I personally. So, and I was shocked when he replied. And he said it was not to corrupt him, it was his entitlement. Just like in Abuja, everybody is entitled to a plot of land.
Why hailing and praising Peter Obi? You are the one who ran to Peter Obi to speak for him. He never consulted you. He never approached you. You was willingly come to work for him. 2023, you were speaking and praising and saying all manner of things that are good about him. Today, 2026, now listening to him again, speaking and condemning and destroying the name of a beautiful bride, the name of Obi, a name that cannot be destroyed, that cannot be dent. Look at him again, just watch him again. Another video of one man within from 2018 to 2023. What can you say about this man? Can this man be taken serious? He cannot be taken serious. All he's working for is his money. All he's working for is his dollar and nothing more. That is how he go around destroying his political career, destroying his name. This is a man, he's a married man. This man is a family man. You have a family. Disgracing him, disgracing his family. A man who have no shame. Because you think you can speak, you're not orator. Then you go around speaking, ranting all over social media. And you feel people will take you serious with this your behavior, stupid behavior. If I were NDC should expunge you to be the spokesman, because he will cause more damages to NDC and ADC. You will cause more damages to ADC. ADC don't know what they are doing with this man. A time will come for that. Keep this voice note, keep this my video, in record, that a time will come, NDC, he will drag them. He will drag them to the mall. He will destroy them and their image. Watch him again in 2026.
Anybody who is voting for NDC and Peter Obi is voting for criminality. And I will prove it with facts. I will call names. There is one man called Obunike Ohebu, the House of Representatives aspirant, Newi North and Newi South, and Ekusigo local government from Anambra State. He sent an SOS to me, and he said that Peter Obi is now the head of the criminality, that they were scammed in NDC.
Kenneth Okonkwo, these are your antecedents between 2018 to 2026. These are your programs. Very bad record of you. These are the rubbish you've been doing from 2018 down now. You have no good record. You lose value. You lose respect to Nigerians. Nobody take you serious. Nobody will ever deal with you. You have lost it all. As long as Nigeria is concerned, you have lost it politically. You can never succeed in any political position in Nigeria as long as this country is concerned. No matter how you try to manipulate it, no matter how you try to bend it, we all know the truth. Nigerians know the truth. It's not about crying on social media, crying on national TV. We all know your antecedents. They are dirty. You have a dirty programs. You have a dirty record. Can Obi be compared with Atiku? You're calling him a criminal on a whole national TV. Calling him a scammer on NDC. Can that man, that Fulani man that you sold your brother to, compare with Obi in the history of Nigeria? Go and check records. That man that you are right now speaking on, being his postman, can he be compared with him? Don't you know his story? One of the highest criminal in Nigeria, one of the highest landlord in London, in Dubai, the highest criminal, the highest thief from year 2000 to 2007 during Obasanjo regime. Why is it that he cannot even win this presidency? He cannot win this presidential position. Atiku cannot be compared with him. Atiku have his record very straight. Atiku cannot be dent. Obi cannot be dent. Obi have his record very straight. Obi have a good accountability. Obi have a good record as long as this life is concerned. Obi is a man that you cannot be. It is a very shameful thing to you to compare Atiku with Obi. They are not in the same level. They are not in the same level of tranquility, the same level of record keeping. They cannot be compared. You are such a foolish man who lost his integrity. You lost your integrity as long as Nigeria is concerned. We have known where you are channeling your energy and strength to, where you benefit. Obi does not give shishi. Go to where they give you money for you to condemn your brother, for you to eye your brother. Once you are being paid, you are ready to kill. You are such a desperate man. You are a very desperate man. Nonsense. We don't give shishi. We're only making a country to work better for you and I. We don't give shishi. We are only making sure the country is better for everybody. Obi is not desperate. He's only desperate of making the country to work again. Nonsense.
Mama, make una see me see problem. Peter Obi, see this video why they do. I no go too sharp to understand because I don't understand again. Are you sure you are ready to be Nigerian president? He wants to sue this man, Kenneth Okonkwo. He wants to sue Kenneth Okonkwo. He wants to sue him. He go to sue 5 billion naira. If this man get 5 billion naira, it is then go to the internet they shout anarchy looms. Anarchy looms in the face of integrity based on the political terrain of the initial impetus. Peter Obi has been practicalized. He left our party to another party based on, say, a man to be like 20 naira can then go keep like this. Person still they live in bondage. You go to sue 5 billion naira. You go keep like this. Anarchy looms. And I said anarchy looms in the face of integrity. Peter Obi has been moved. He left our party based on the theatrical pesos of the party. He came back on a plain brand, being pampalized due to the initial gragra of the payment of the Itisenge morning go to shut anarchy loom for internet. Peter Obi with 5 billion naira. Who give up this man? Who give up that guy money? Oh God, that case no get head though. This man gonna be like 5 billion naira. Person, if this man even get 1 billion, he no go data to do anarchy loom. I beg, come on that case for court. This one don't get shishi. Don't mind. Now frustration make they speak English. Peter Obi, why won't waste your energy now? Oh boy, 5 billion naira, Peter Obi. This man get money, 9 days internet, they shout anarchy. If this man even see better 500 million, you know go hear anarchy looms. Anarchy looms in the face of integrity. You go call, say, one time they interview me, go come here, Yoruba cap here, Igbo cloth, within 20 naira kandama, thing go call set like this. Kenneth Okonkwo, what can you say about Peter Obi? Anarchy looms with Peter Obi.
You have a feeling that in some way that Nigeria is headed in the right direction under this government in the last 9 months. Anarchy looms. Where? In Nigeria. How do you mean? Anarchy is defined as a state of disorder due to absence of or non-recognition of.
She would have seen the person where Peter Obi they find 5 billion naira. This man get 5 billion naira. Right, they go from TV to TV every time within Kandama. They go come. Anarchy looms. Where anarchy the loom go? Where is he looming to?